the grind and building the business and like you said, amazing success. This is all amazing things that most people aspire to,
Hmm.
but it drove you to the point of having like a crossroads in your life, I imagine. So I don't know if it may have been years since I've even heard this story of what led to IEB coming into existence.
Sure. I'll keep it relatively short, Kevin. My story, my initial story is probably identical to 90% of the home inspectors out there. I wanted time freedom. I wanted to be the master of my own ship. I wanted, and home inspection appeared to provide that opportunity. I came out of the restaurant business in kind of dinner houses and fine dining. I was a restaurant turnaround guy, completely burned out. And so I just wanted to just shut out the noise and be the master of my destiny. Became a home inspector. I had two family members in Texas who were licensed. We were the first licensed state, so that gave me an in. And I operated as a sole proprietor by choice for 10 years.
Oh, no kidding. I forgot
Yeah,
about that. Wow.
yeah, for 10 years. Then I added then organic, and now at this point we're homeschooling 4 kids. The office is in our homeschooling class. It's chaos. Um, I added another inspector. We rode together for 5 years. He's still with me. One of my dearest friends, really a brother. Um, then we added another inspector for another 5 years. So we're 20 years in, and that's when it happened. My health failed. Um, and this will sound crazy. We just didn't say no, because in business you get so terrified of saying no
Right.
that you'll do every transaction. So in the interim, we're literally doing 600 to 700 inspections a year each, for year after year after year. And I come home. I'm working 6 7 days a week. Come home, spend time with the family. We're renovating this historic home, this 100-year-old home. I work on that till 3 4 5 in the morning and get up and do it over again. So I'd work, sleep 2 or 3 hours, rinse and repeat, because I always had a high motor, and I was raised in an environment you just work hard. It's like,
Right.
okay, I can work hard. But what I found, Kevin, and this is a universal truth, is most people will not make dramatic changes until an external force demands it.
Mm,
We typically won't purposely make huge shifts in our life by choice,
right.
because we get so comfortable in our discomfort, you know
Right.
even discomfort, we know we hate it, but we're so terrified of either losing our business, or whatever our fear factor is.
Hmm.
So my company failed, and that was the magical turning point in my business. And what that was, for the first time since I had been in business, I got clarity. And I didn't understand this at the time. And you know this, Kevin. That's the hinge pins conversation at IEB. That's the is getting clarity on what you want out of life and what you want your business to do for you. Everything else is an outcome of that. I got clear on two things. I don't ever want to inspect another house. I don't want to run a home inspection business. So here's what happens with that: is for the first time in 20 years, I took the business, I pulled it off of me, these tentacles. I pulled it in. Now it's looking me in the eye, and I say, hey, business, this is what you're going to do for me. I need you to operate to the point where I don't have to work in you anymore, or I have to run you. So now all I have to do is determine what resources does this business need to make that happen.
Oh man, that sentence alone, like that alone, I think is wisdom.
Yeah. So it's like, so what are the resources? So I gave resources, and long story short, in 4 months, I was out of the business as an inspector. I hired a manager. We went from, this was 2014. We had 3 inspectors. Today, and this is, I'm gonna throw this number out here, and there's purpose to this. Um, we hit $1 million net profit last week for the year. a
Amazing.
million dollars net profit.